Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about all the great drugstore products that we have out there, and I've only really came to realize how good some of these products are recently. So some of these products are going to be things that I've really liked over the years and that I stuck to a lot, and then some of these products are actually new to me that I found in the drugstore that are so awesome. So if you want to see how to get that great look on a budget, just keep watching. Okay, first and foremost, most of this stuff is going to be drugstore or any affordable items. So if I do mention something that isn't in the drugstore, it is still going to be like at least under $20, I would say. So the first product I'm going to be talking about is the NEUTROGENA makeup remover. I think everyone knows about these, and if you don't, you should. These are really good. I love using these, taking off my makeup at the end of the day, or cleaning up like underneath my lip liner, or like sometimes my wing. If you go to Costco, I think it is, you can get like a pack of these, 4 of this size and then 1 travel size, and I believe that one's only like $12, so you kind of get a good deal. If not, I think it's like $16, something like that. So I'll start with like everything for your eyes and then move on to the face. So the first thing is going to be the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. This is so good. I mean, I'm using it right now, but I have lashes underneath, over it. But I've loved this product for such a long time, and I've used it constantly throughout the years. I don't think I could ever pick up a high-end mascara for life, if that makes sense. Like, I'll try it out, but I'll always go back to a drugstore, and this is the drugstore product that I always come back to. I've tried other good drugstore mascaras as well. Another good one is the same by L'Oreal, but it's in a pink bottle. That one's really good. I've liked that one a lot recently too. This one makes your lashes like super long and like very full compared to other mascaras I've seen in the drugstore. So I would definitely go out and buy this one. I believe this one goes for $8. Come on, where are you gonna go wrong with $8? Recently, not really been into putting so much eyeliner. I suck at it so bad, and I'm trying really hard to get better at it. But if you're a beginner and you're kind of like someone like me who's even done it for a long time but still can't get that precise like winged cut wing, you know what I mean, I would definitely try this one out. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. The only downfall about this is that if you do tear a lot in your eyes, or like you end up crying or something like at a party or whatever, this isn't really recommended, just because I've worn it once, or even rain. Like if it starts raining, I've had this come off and smudge off, and it's kind of a good and a bad thing, because if you do make a mistake, it's easy to come off, but if you want to like make it last throughout the day, it's not really going to last. Sometimes even maybe your own sweat might like kind of take it off, but I would just carry it in your bag and put it on while you, like if you notice it coming off or something, you know, to retouch her, okay? This one has like a really nice applicator. It has like a pointed applicator, which makes it easier for you to get that precise wing. You can either flick it out or even like gently stroke it down. I find that it actually works better than a lot of the other high-end ones that I have, like the Sephora brand or the Stella brand. But again, you would just have to be cautious about how watery your eyes will get. Okay, moving on to some glitters. They are by NYX. These are the Glitter Brilliant face and body glitters. I've actually used these like multiple times on like multiple occasions. They're super nice and like just make your look pop a lot more. It's a loose glitter, so I would suggest, like if you're using this, to pour it into the cap. You take the cap off, pour a little into the cap. You would take your eyeshadow brush, maybe put some Fix Plus on it and then dab it into the glitter and then apply it where you want to put it. I think these glitters are really good. They stick for the most part, and they come in like a big variety of colors. This is just 3 of the main ones that I use, but I actually have, I think, like most of the colors, honestly, because like they had a sale once at the drugstore and I was just like, oh my god, I want to get all of them. So I pretty much got like a bunch of colors. Another great thing from the drugstore is the duo lash glue. Mine is really gross and ugly because there's like a bunch of glue on it, but it looks like this. I preferably like the clear version of it better. There's ones that come in black, or I think there's white. I personally like the clear just because obviously it's not going to be seen. That one sticks on pretty well, but I have to say there's a better one out there than the duo, and it's also from the drugstore. It's the Kiss brand, and I'll insert a picture of it here as well. This one is really good. It's just that I haven't gotten the chance to buy new glue, and I still have this one, so I don't want to buy another one just because. But I've had it in the past before and I really liked it. I just ran out of it and I already have one of these on the side, so I'm just trying to use that up before I buy a new one. Next is going to be more eyeliners. This is by NYX and it's their colored eyeliners. I have like so many colors. These are the colors that I have. I believe there's like maybe 4 more colors than the ones I have right here. And I think they're so pigmented, and I'll swatch some for you. So that's like the pinkish one. I bought these ones just because I wanted to be a little more creative with my makeup, and I haven't posted anything using these, but I've been trying to like practice using them, I guess you could say. I originally wanted just the blue, but I went to Ulta in the mainland when they didn't have it here, and I was like, oh my god, they have like tons of different colors. I just really wanted the blue one. But these are how they swatch. That's just like 1 stroke. Pretty pigmented. I really like them just because they're really fun. And then there's also one in white. I wanted to buy this one because I wanted it for like a Halloween look I was doing. And it's that one right there, obviously. So this is how they look. And I actually prefer this white one. Like, I never thought white eyeliner would make a difference of what brand you buy. But I've bought like one from LA Girl, and I even tried one from Rimmel, and all of them weren't as pigmented as the NYX one. Like the NYX one is like, you can really see the white. My suggestion, if you're gonna do something creative with like white on your face, is that you use a pencil first. And this is kind of like the Sharpie of your sketch, if you get what I mean. So like you would start off with your pencil, so a white pencil, if you're drawing like a skull or something, right? And then use the white to highlight it more, so that it's more, what is the word? It comes out more, you know what I mean? I don't know how to say it. But I think this one is the best white eyeliner pencil out there. I think these ones go for about $5 or so. I'll try to link all the products down below with their prices. If I am wrong during the video, that you know what the real prices are. Okay, friends. One other thing I forgot to mention about the eyes is this eyelash curler. It's just a basic eyelash curler, and this is from e.l.f. I've liked it just because it does the job, and I believe it's like $2. So you can't go wrong if you're out balling on a budget. And the next item is going to be the Ardell lashes. These are pretty much my top faves. The bottom one is like just a bonus. It just came as a pack like this, but my 2 all-time favorite drugstore lashes are gonna be the Demi Wispies and the Wispies, which are the top 2. The bottom is really nice too. I haven't tried wearing it yet, but I liked the 2 top ones. so much, I was like, okay, I'll just get this whole thing because it's like much cheaper. These ones are really good. I like them because they're light. I'm actually wearing the middle one right now. It's very natural and they're so comfortable, and it's not a stiff band, if that makes sense. Like, you can adjust it the way you want to adjust it. Some lashes make their band so stiff that it's hard to maneuver your lash to your eye, but this one you shouldn't have a problem with. And if you're a beginner with lashes, I highly recommend buying this just because it is easy to apply. So the last thing for your eyes, or for the eyes, are going to be these waterproof gel pencils by Maybelline. These I would recommend for your lower lash line if you want a little pop of color. I believe that this one also comes in black, but I don't have the black one on me right now. So right now I have purple and blue, and this is how they swatch. I would say that it does smudge pretty well as well. So if you're looking for another fun way to dress up your makeup, I would recommend these. Okay, now moving on to the face. I would start with foundation, but I currently don't have like a top favorite foundation, but I do really like the Maybelline Fit Me. Maybelline Fit Me is really good on like normal to oily skin. It makes your face look so nice and mattified, and even if you have combo skin, it works really well. If you have dry skin, I would suggest using like a oil with your foundation. That way it doesn't get patchy for your face. I used to buy a lot of makeup like all at one time, especially foundation. I never used to know that makeup expires, and you can really tell in the formula that it's not the same consistency anymore. Sometimes it'll be more watery, sometimes it's oily, and it's just not good for your skin. So I have to just use what I have and then buy more. If it's a powder, then that's fine. But if it's something liquid, that's a little bit more messy. Since I don't have foundation, I'll just share with the powder that I have that I like to use. This is also really similar to the Laura Mercier, which is the Fit Me powder. This one is really good, and it's not like heavy or cakey. It feels very fine. Like, it doesn't have a weird smell or anything. It pretty much does the same thing as the Laura Mercier translucent powder. One of my favorite powder brushes, this is what I use to either dust off the translucent powder or to apply it. This is the powder brush that I've been liking. It's the Wet n Wild powder brush, I guess. And then it even has like this little, I guess, indentation where you can like place your hand. I don't know how more better of that is doing for you, honestly, but I just like to use it to put on translucent powder, and I just dot it or blot it, and then I circular motion it. With this one, I think this is like only like $2 or $3, so I was like, oh my god, let me just try it out, and it works really well. If you're gonna use like a regular powder as well, it distributes the powder really good. So I would highly suggest this if you're looking for new brushes. Alright, another good drugstore brush is going to be also by Wet n Wild. I usually use it to clean up the underneath of my brows or on the top of my brow. You could also use it to like apply your eyeshadow. You could use it for any purpose, and this is again like under $5 or so, so very good deal. Okay, so the next one is going to be a bronzer. This is by Physicians Formula, and this is called the Butter Bronze. I've loved this product so much, and if you're not like a full cakey makeup person, this is perfect for you. It just adds a little color to your face. You can tell that I love it because I hit the pan already. Of course, I use other bronzers, but this is one of my favorites. It's like a nice everyday type of look. It's a very creamy feeling on your face, even though it is a powder. Just like the feeling of it, like running your hands through, it's like so soft and silky. And that's why I really liked it when I applied it. It smells really good. It smells like coconut or shea butter or something. So good. The next product is going to be our blushes. So of course, a lot of people who know me know like I love this blush. I'm not using it today, but I do really love using it. And it's a MILANI Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. It's like a nice peachy tone to your skin, and it complements literally every skin tone. Next is going to be some Wet n Wild blushes. I really like the more orangey peachy kind of blushes, and or like a more warm tone blush than like something loud and pink. So I have here the APRI-COT in the middle. This one is really pretty. It kind of reminds me of the LUMINOSO, but it's a lot more peachy. And then we have Mellow Wine. This one's really nice as well. It's a more deeper shade, so it would look super nice on deep skin as well. Those I believe are like $5 or so. Wet n Wild is so extremely inexpensive. I would think that they're like one of the best brands pricing wise, and they have been coming up. We'll talk about our favorite part of the face is highlighters. Yes, they've been really killing it with their highlighters. My favorite highlighters from Wet n Wild are gonna be the Precious Petals and Golden Flower Crown. And this is Golden Flower Crown. Oh my god, this is like the perfect gold shade. I don't know what it is about it. They swatch so nicely, like, oh my god, so pretty. And this is like $5 or something like that. So nice. The next one again is Precious Petals. This is a more like rosy tone. This is Precious Petals, and then this is the Golden Flower. So pretty. And if you think that these are pretty, my next one coming up, like literally, I don't know, this is like the life-changing product of the drugstore right now for highlighters, is the Wet n Wild loose powders. Like, oh my god, I need to like buy all of them, but I should not. I only bought one, and the shade I have it in is the I'm So Lit. This is one of the newer products that they have that I'm so shocked from, okay? It looks like this in the inside, and there's a little product left on here. Let me show you how pigmented just using this is. That's just me grabbing it with my finger, okay? That already is pigmented, right? And watch when you swatch. What the? How? Tell me how. Oh my god, like look at it. It's just so pretty. I normally top most of my highlighters when I'm going for like that extra blind look, you know? Where you want to blind them bitches out. I seriously have fell in love with that. I've also seen some people on YouTube using it for like their eyeshadow, which I think is such a smart idea. I would say that it would pop a lot more for you. Definitely go out and buy this. I think this is a little more pricier than most of the highlighters they have, but oh my god, life changing. This is one of my favorite highlighting products at the moment. And then a couple more highlighters from Maybelline. This is the Master Chrome. I have one in Molten Gold, and then I have it in Molten Rose Gold. So this is Molten Gold, Molten Rose Gold. So that's how it looks on the inside. This one is really pigmented as well. Like this is one swatcheroo. Super pretty. I like to change up my highlighters every now and then. I like using the pinky looks here and there. I don't always feel like doing gold, and I change my mind a lot when it comes to makeup, so I always love putting on different things. And I love that this is different from like all the other golds. So that's how it swatches. And then, so pretty. Another brush that I like that's more on the affordable side. This isn't a drugstore, but this is affordable. I don't know what the heck this is called, but it's from ColourPop. I actually purchased this because Katie, the YouTuber, she uses this for her concealer, so I started using it, and I feel like this is really good. It's a lot more easier to blend than using a beauty blender for like the inner corner areas. So I highly recommend this. I believe this was like literally $3. So if you're like making a ColourPop purchase, throw this in your bag. We're gonna get into the lip products, but before we do, I wanted to mention this little guy. And this is the sharpener, and this is by NYX. The reason why I brought this out is because this is literally the best sharpener I've found so far, like anywhere. I've tried using the one from MAC. That one sucks. I've even tried using like regular sharpening, like pencil sharpeners that look kind of like this. They are terrible too. This is the only one that really sharpens every pencil. It doesn't break it, it doesn't like cause it to crumble or anything. And it has 2 holes for 2 different sizes. So for like most of the skinny pencils like that you would normally use, and then I know a lot of NYX products has the more bulkier pencils. So you can sharpen either size. And I feel like it does the job. It has a cover so you can just empty it out. It's great when you go traveling. I will definitely pack this. This is one of my newer products that I've discovered, and I literally just bought it from NYX just to try it out, to be like, okay, I need it, let me try it out. And this, I'm telling you, the shiz. Okay, without further ado, friends, let's get into the lip products. And I'm gonna actually start with all the lip liners. I like a lot of lip pencils from the drugstore, and they're all normally gonna be by NYX. So the first one is going to be the color Ever. I really like this color. It's like a peachy orangey tone. It almost reminds me of Ginger by Kylie Jenner. Next color is going to be Natural. And this is like a really good everyday type of eyeliner. You could pretty much pair it with most of all your browns. Another one of my really favorite lip liners is going to be the Rimmel lip liner in the color Spice. And I literally use this so often, like it's my go-to. And moving on to more like liquid lipstick types of things, they're the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lipsticks. This one is in the color Lover, and this is also in my dupes video if you guys want to check that out. It swatches so nicely. This one is like one of my favorite colors from them. And then moving on to NYX, this is Sandstorm, and then I also have one that's called Soft Spoken. That one is really pretty. This is kind of like the Lolita. This was also in my dupes video. This is a really pretty brown. And a lot of the lipsticks from this line alone are really good and really affordable. So I highly suggest like all of this brand, the Liquid Suede. It's a lot more hydrating on your lips than like the other brands as well. Just like the Maybelline one is a little more hydrating. Another great one for liquid lipsticks is going to be Milani, but this one is a little more on the drier side once it dries down. So this is the color Adorable. And this is like a really nice brown, like it's probably like my favorite brown. And this is called Covet. So 90s brown, you know? Another one is gonna be by Maybelline, is the Vivid Hot Liqueur. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but you know. And this is in the color Unreal. This is a lip gloss. I really love this color. It's such a nice lip gloss. It's hydrating, it's not sticky, and it's really comfortable on the lips, and it looks like that. Ooh. I think if you paired like the NYX lip pencil in Natural with this and put like maybe some shimmery gloss over it, it would be so pretty. Next is going to be L'Oreal 900, and it looks like this. I love the packaging. It reminds me of the Kim K packaging. And this one is also really hydrating and buttery. This one is like a good everyday look as well, and it looks like that. Another affordable is going to be the Morphe lipsticks. All of them are really pretty, but my top favorite is going to be this one, which is called Jealousy. Because bitch, you could be jealous when I'm wearing this. I love the mauve tones and like pinker tones in lipsticks, I noticed, and the brown tones versus like peachy tones. So this is Jealousy. The other one is this Hot Red. It's so pretty. Hot Shot. It's like a perfect in-between red between like fire red and orange red. Like, oh my god, I don't know. It's just like so out there, like bam, in your face. It's like an orangey red, like my favorite orangey red. The next one is going to be by ColourPop. This one is in ARIBA, and this is my favorite go-to red lipstick. I love Sarai. You are the lipstick god of reds right now, okay? So like, this is literally my favorite. This is the red. It's just like blood red, like, ugh. And you can see the difference between that and the hot red. I mean the hot shot. It's so much more red, like true red versus like orange red, you know? I just bought this one yesterday. It's by Wet n Wild, and this is their new, I guess like their horoscope line thing. And it's a gloss, like there's all gloss. And this is not my sign, but girl, you best believe I'm gonna buy it if it's a cute one, okay? This is the color Taurus, and I'm actually a Gemini, but Gemini was not popping. I wanted this one. This is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. So pretty. And last but not least is gonna be the LA Girl brow pomade. The color that I'm using is soft brown, and this is so good. That's what I'm actually using on my brows today. I actually really like this one just because compared to like the Anastasia would dry out, and even if I just bought it, like within like a week and a half, it'll dry out. I don't know why every time I buy it, it dries out. At first I thought it was just me, but it just dries out so quickly. But this one stays moisturized like all the time, and I've had this for about a month now, and it's still so creamy, and I can just dab it in there and like apply. Just be careful when you apply. Don't put too much on your brush at a time because it is very creamy, so you don't want it to be looking super harsh. I go gradually and I dip it gradually to build the color if I need to. But this is such a great deal, and I believe this was like under $10. So, I mean, you can't go wrong. This is probably like one of the cheapest, best brow products in the drugstore at the moment. Another favorite that I used up is the NYX pencil, and that one is really close to the Anastasia pencil, just for half the price. I use the color Ash Brown. That's something I repurchase constantly. Okay guys, thanks you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you guys want to see more videos like this, just leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to turn on that notification button to know when I'm posting. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at KAWAIII808. And you guys have a great and blessed day. Thanks again for watching. Bye.